Welcome to Real Food. Today I'm going to tell you about my adventure in this German discount supermarket called Lidl. We've had them, like two of them, I think. There's another one called Aldi and Lidl. I think it's the same company, really, but they're just different names. But it's a discount supermarket. And I guess for a lot of you who live in Europe, you already know these companies. But for me, this was an interesting adventure, because I live in central London, and we don't have any of these stores in central London. We have all the conventional supermarkets like Sainsbury's, Tesco's, M&S Food and Waitrose. Well, these are the main stores we actually have accessible in central London. But these discounters, I've been seeing articles about them, reading about them, people talk about them. I know they're super cheap, and this occasionally also made me worry about the quality of what these stores have in them. And I did want to actually try and shop in them, but I just simply had no physical, easy way of accessing these stores. And I just couldn't be bothered, really, honestly, to take a trip just for the sake of this super cheap discount store. And also, obviously, there's another issue with them. They don't sell online, so I couldn't order anything online for home delivery, just to try them out, just to see what they're like. So, yesterday was really good weather, and I ventured out a little further along the canal from King's Cross, and I found in Camden these stores, both Aldi and Lidl. I really didn't want to go into Aldi because there were lots of people and they were wanting to shop, and I had my little camera, and I felt that perhaps I would be in the way, and I didn't want to distress people even more than they already are. So I didn't go into that one. But then I saw another one. I saw this Lidl store on the same street, and that one seemed not very busy. So I thought, well, perhaps I could have my sneaky little camera there, and it's not going to cause too much trouble, and I'm not going to be told off or arrested for doing this. So there will be this interesting little spy report into this store, and you're probably already seeing this in this video. I'm already in this store, and you can see what's on offer. It's a small store, but it gives you, if you've never been, it gives you a good idea of what's available there. So I will provide some comments. So as you can see, it's a fairly small store, but what really impressed me is that there's a lot of fresh fruit and vegetable available in this store. I was under the impression that this is a really like super discounter. They only sell very cheap stuff that's easy to keep on shelves, maybe with long expiry dates, maybe not much fresh produce. But I was wrong. They do actually have good selection of fruits and vegetables in there. So, and you've probably seen some of it already. It's not a huge selection, but it's good enough. And prices are genuinely lower. You will spend less in this store. So selection might not be necessarily as exotic as in some other bigger stores like Waitrose, but you will find all the essentials, and they will be very reasonably priced. So, and the second unexpected thing I found in this store was their bakery. You might have seen it already in the video. It looks like many things have been sold out already, so those shelves look empty. But I did find fresh chocolate croissants, for example, and other fresh baked goods. My local M&S store is always out of those fresh chocolate croissants, and I really like them. So I was really pleasantly surprised to find these fresh items, freshly baked, and they looked really delicious. And I did buy them in the end, and they're much cheaper than in other stores. So the video showing you the actual store will now end. And what you'll be seeing a little bit of Camden and how I found these supermarkets. So you will see what High Street looks like at the moment during the lockdown in London. But I will tell you a bit more about my experience in this Aldi store. So I bought these chocolate croissants, and I did consume them. They were very fresh and very nice. The only thing I found a little unusual about them was that the chocolate filling inside, I wasn't sure whether this was 100% chocolate or something else was added to it. I liked it actually, so it wasn't unpleasant, but it felt like there was additional, maybe some hazelnut or some kind of, so it was some kind of mixture which made it not just plain chocolate, but it made some additional, there were some additional items there. I could feel them, but it tasted nice. I really liked it. So if I had to buy them again, I'd probably buy it. But it's just for those who, for example, who are used to traditional French croissants. So if you're used to like dark chocolate inside them, if you buy them from Paul or from Pret, you will find that these are slightly different. They're still delicious, but it's just they're not going to be what you're used to. But they are nice though. I really liked them. Then I also bought a couple of other things in there. What again impressed me is that given that this is a very small store, it's like Tesco Express, your local Sainsbury's, that kind of style, they had, for example, pastry, like short crust and puff pastry available. And again, when I go to smaller stores in central London, they either don't sell it at all for baking, or they're always out of it. I mean, they run out of it quite quickly because they only have a very small number of those rolls. So I did find it in this store, and I did buy one. I will test it, and I'll see how the quality, whether the quality is good. I suspect it's the same quality as everywhere else. So, and I did buy a couple of other items to give it a try and see what the quality is like in this store. So I'm thinking perhaps I should do another video and cover the items I actually bought there, because I don't normally shop there, but nevertheless I felt that I fancy a few things in there to try them. So I'll probably do another video. But also to tell you what else you're going to see later in this video, you're going to see on the way back home I discovered this St Pancras Gardens, a small park which is very beautiful, and it has a beautiful church, very old and very beautiful church in it. So these are really beautiful grounds I've never actually seen before. I know London is full of beautiful parks, but this one is never mentioned anywhere, and I found it and I popped in, and you can have a quick look. It's really beautiful. So I sat there later and I ate my chocolate croissants in there, and they were delicious. So by the time I got home, my chocolate croissants were gone, both of them.